only one that thinks that the world is very disconnected. People in the world are so disconnected. I promise you, today I walked into a business and it was probably like, I'm gonna say roughly 10 or 15 people in this business. And when I walked in, I made eye contact with a few people. And you know how you either nod your head or you say hello or you smile or whatever. And I did that to probably maybe 5 people that I made eye contact with. Do y'all know them folks did not speak? Some of them turned their head, some of them looked the other way, some of them put their head down. What's wrong with y'all? But I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Are we AI generated? Do y'all realize that without connection, human interaction, it's hard for you to thrive. Literally, it's hard for you to thrive. At what point did we get to this space to where we don't even talk to each other? We can't even speak. We can't even give a hello, how you doing, a nothing. Somebody say hello to you, about to, oh my God, look at something. Like, seriously, y'all gotta feel me on this. Because I was like, what's wrong with these people? I'm like, I almost thought I was in a place full of robots. I literally almost thought, I was like, maybe I'm the only human being in here. Maybe it's just a thought. Am I the only one that feel this way? Now, I am a little older. The early 80 babies. It was disrespectful when we was growing up not to walk into a space and speak, to say hello, how was everybody? Even if you walked into a house full of family, you had to say, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Or hey everybody, or you had to say something. You had to say something. But I was wondering, are people afraid to speak? Or are we just that disconnected? In reality, like the fact that somebody just walked in the room and it doesn't matter, or are we so distracted by whatever we have going on in our minds? Dang, that made me think about, I walked I walked into a restaurant to pick up my food one day, and when I walked into the restaurant, I promise y'all everybody was on their phone. Everybody from the customers to the people at the front counter. I was like, where the heck did I walk into? And I noticed stuff like that because most of the time I like to interact with people. I like to interact with humans. I hate when I call a number and they be, this is such and such, press 1, and I press 1, and then they say press 2. I don't want to press all those numbers. Just let me talk to somebody. I really want to talk to somebody. Like, I don't want to do, this ain't making, it's almost like text messaging. If you send me a text message and I don't answer it right away, probably because I ain't even look at it, just call me. If it's something like, what you doing? Just call me and be like, what you doing? Why would you send me a text message of what I'm doing? Because now I got to say nothing because I don't want to type everything that I'm doing. Why are we so disconnected? And we cannot blame it on the fact that they put all this computer stuff in front of us or whatever, because we get a choice. It's just the kind of stuff I be thinking about before I go to bed, especially. A lot of thoughts be running through my head. Why did that happen? Or what made that person say that? Or I don't know. I be wanting to get some real insight on stuff because I want to look at things from other people's perspective so that I can understand. Why are we so disconnected? Why are we so disconnected from the world and from reality and from, I don't want to say old school ways, but I want to say more like the basic necessity of learning. That's what I want to say, I think. Anyway, I love y'all. Good night.